Hi guys, it's Karen with Karmic One Tarot. I'm going to do your midday messages today. This is going to be an ongoing series to the best of my ability live. There may be times when it is pre-recorded, so just bear with me in those times. Certainly it'll be a lot shorter. Typically I'm going to have this for a probably half hour, maybe 45-minute time frame. So 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time or New York time. Let's pull the three cards that the people need to see today. What are the three cards the people need to see today, please? Hi, Emma. Thanks for joining me all the way from Sydney. I appreciate you tuning in. What are the three cards? There are two cards, one more card. Nope, just one. What's the one other card? One more card, please. People need to see. Oh. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the Three of Wands, your future beckoning, and the Sun. How beautiful is that? Lovely. So the future is calling you, and it is going to be glorious, vibrant, healthy, joyous. There might be children involved. There might be travel involved in your future here. I need one more card here, please. What's the last card that people need to see? Hi, Spring Cosmic. Thanks. Welcome back. I am good. And yourself? This is what I want. I want a regular following. I would love to do this. Hello, Alessandra from the UK. One card. Thank you. And oh, come on. They're teasing us now. We're going to take these two. All right. The 10 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Today's message, I don't know if it can get better. This is your future calling you. This is your future, your happiness, your family, your love. The Queen of Pisces is all about love and kindness and gentleness. She's a little bit reserved. She's a little bit quiet as far as her emotions are concerned. So, you may want to just do this quietly. You may not want to proclaim it to the world. The Magician. This is definitely something that you have put together. Citizen of Europe. Thanks. Nice. Welcome back. Thank you. The Magician is the card of Aries. So certainly there might be an Aries that's pulling the strings for you, but this really feels like this is your karma. This is what you deserve. This is what you've manifested. The Magician uses every tool he has to bring about what he wants. And this is exactly that, you doing that. So, let's see what the Queen of Cups has to tell us today. What's the Queen of Cups going to tell us? Deuce VT, thanks very much. We're going to do the reading first, and then we'll open it up to chat. Super chat is enabled, so if you want to stand out, you know what to do. I will go to wherever I'm drawn. It doesn't necessarily have to be a super chat. So the Queen of Cups here. Thank you. Page, the Eight of Swords. So what is it that you're feeling? What are you doubting? Are you doubting that this can happen? Are you feeling restricted, anxious, tied up? This Queen of Cups. Maybe is your love the prison? That doesn't make any sense based on what's out here, but you never know. Things change with a card. What's the Queen of Cups here for? Thank you. The Nine of Cups. So we've got the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, doubting things, worrying about things, afraid to dip your toe in the river of emotion too. So that might be what the Queen of Cups is here for too. I think you wish you could manifest this. Maybe you don't have it yet. Thomas, hello. Let's see, Kate. Hello from Scotland. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for joining me here. If you guys like this format, if you want to do this every day, just drop a like for me, please. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Right now, you might be independent, thinking about this family unit, thinking about this emotional satisfaction that maybe you're stuck in. That doesn't make any sense here. Let's see. What are we stuck in? What's the Queen of Cups here for, please? Thank you. The Empress. Well, the Empress is all about creation. So if we're talking about a relationship, which I feel this is, or your life, where your life is, you might be wishing that you were a mother. You might wish that you had children, but you're stuck in a situation where you're not able to, or you're not I don't want to say allowed to, but it was right there. Um, it must be a difficult situation for you if you're not be able to create what you want, manifest what you want. So are you single and that's the issue? You walked away from something. You walked away from the family and you're, 10 of Cups. You haven't made the decision yet. Wow, things change so much, don't they? Evelina, hello. Who else is here? Karina, thank you. Champagne, I like this. Good morning. The eight of Wands. This is going to change quickly once you make the decision. This, you're in charge here. You're manifesting. You may have had all of this, or this might be your vision for the future. But something is holding you back. What is holding you back about this? I think it might be your own feelings. Maybe you have an intuition that something is not quite right, even though for all appearances it looks beautiful. You may get messages that are going to help you decide what you're doing. And truthfully, it looks like you're walking away, doesn't it? The Eight of Cups, stacking it all up neatly behind you and taking your self-sufficient, independent energy on the road. But I don't think you've made the decision yet. It's too painful. Here, I thought this was going to be a beautiful, happy event. Hey, everybody. Angela, Alessandra, what Risa knows. Risa, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. All right. So this happiness, you've been waiting for this. The Sun card. The Sun is a really beautiful energy. It's vibrant. It's healthy. You've got a glow. You've got a joie de vivre on it. You've got a real zest for life going on. It's a really beautiful thing. But now, this partnership that you've got here, this is the card of Gemini too, by the way. The Sun, the card of Leo, the lovers, this is a deep relationship. It could be just a partnership in business, certainly, but it feels like you've been working on this relationship. Maybe it's not where you want it to be, and you've got to leave some of it behind. It's the Sun card here, please. What's the Sun card here for everybody? We've got, let's see, what do we have? Well, these are really contradictory, aren't they? We've got the 10 of Cups, which is here. You're waiting to end this. You're waiting to end this. Here's our 10 of Cups right here, too. All right, so what are we doing here? Single. Maybe Are you waiting to end a period of lack in this partnership? There's something going on here with lack. What are you missing? Did you miss the ending, or you're trapped here somehow? I'm not sure. You speak French? No, unfortunately, citizen of Europe. I really don't. I know key phrases. I can get around. This is a crossroads moment for you. You've got to end something. This partnership, you might have been waiting for this. What are you waiting for? You planted all kinds of seeds in this partnership for it to grow. But now you've got a choice to make. And I'm not sure that you want to stay there. I think you might, be missing your moment too. So pay attention to what you're manifesting. Pay attention to what your true thoughts are. The universe hears what your intention is, not necessarily what you say. The Wheel of Fortune. Don't you worry. It's going to come anyway. So somebody tell me, is this Sun situation, this happiness going on now? Or is this in the past and now you're moving forward from it? Because I really do see you moving forward. Hello, Bluebell. Laura, thanks very much. What we got here? Ace of Swords. I think you're going to recognize where this is headed. And you're going to have to make a choice. It all looks nice on the surface, but behind the scenes, there are some issues. There are some issues with, restrictions, perhaps restrictions on your heart. Maybe you're holding back your heart. All right. Maybe you would really love to express that, love to create this, but it's just not possible right now. It doesn't feel like it's possible. You're probably single. You walked away from something, or you're getting ready to walk away from something, making this painful decision. And the Eight of Wands, you're going to communicate it fairly soon. These are also called the arrows of love. So this could work both ways. Maybe someone's deciding to leave you and they're shooting you with these arrows. The Sun card, you're waiting. You want everything to grow under the light of the sun. The sun might be the time frame of Leo as well. We've got the Gemini card here, the Lovers. This is a deep, impactful partnership that you have to make a choice in, a choice for your happiness, a choice for your happiness, maybe not the family happiness, because something has to end. There's some sort of betrayal, perhaps, a bad ending that you are, you're not sure. You're not sure which way to act on it. But the Wheel of Fortune is going to do it for you. The Three of Wands is your future here, guys. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, karma coming around. Which side are you on? Are you on the betrayal side or are you on the joy side? That's the question. I think you're going to move forward, whatever it is, forward in whatever direction the magician wants to manifest. But it is going to involve some sort of truth, some sort of clarity that's coming in for you, some sort of, wow, I could have had a V8 moment. You know what I mean? It's going to be like a lightning bolt. I'm not saying it's the Tower. I'm not saying it's going to come in and jar things. It's definitely going to be impactful. All right, so let's pick this up and let's see who I'm drawn to. Let's pick this up first. Well, Citizen of Europe, I think we did you yesterday, right? Anybody new? Let's see, who's new? Champagne, let's see. Who's Deuce? Let's see Deuce. What's happening for Deuce? I'm going to shuffle this a little bit more. I don't think we did enough. We've got many of the same cards out from that last reading, so just bear with me a second. I don't remember if I shuffled it when I picked it up. What's happening for Deuce? What's happening for Deuce? Deuce, what's happening for Deuce? Thank you. I think when it changes, it's going to change quickly. So be careful how you speak about this, Deuce. I know your question is a yes or no, but this is things changing very quickly. But sometimes some really sharp or blunt communication. What's happening for Deuce? Deuce. What's happening for Deuce? Anything else? The Four of Pentacles. Well, I think you need to hold out a little bit longer. You might need to hold on to your finances too for a little bit longer. I don't know that it's going to happen anytime soon, but the Ace of Cups is the bottom of the deck, so I bet that's a yes. What's the Knight of Swords here for Deuce for? You're going to love it. There's some challenges to the time frame. That's what the problem is. There's some challenges to the time frame. There might have been some communication mix-up with Mercury retrograde that's got you in limbo, the Hanged Man. And then Deuce, Four of Pentacles. We've got a sudden decision, an unexpected decision. This is something coming in quickly, out of the blue. So hold on to your finances. I think you're going to be happy with the outcome, and it's going to give you the freedom to move. It'll be legal too. So yes, I want to say yes to you, Deuce. So let's see. Let's pick this up. Let's see who else we can talk to. So guys, I'm looking to do a few new series on my channel. So tell me what it is you might want to hear. The ex's karma, what's happening with the ex, where, career, money, finance. What is it that you might want to see in the future? Let's see. Who's Michelle? Let's see. What's happening for Leo love advice? Michelle, Leo love advice. Leo love advice. This is kind of general, but it is meant for Michelle. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I think you're stable. I think you're grounded. I think you're, living in an environment where you're cared for, or you're caring for. You're protected. What's happening for Leo love? Michelle. Thank you. The Nine of Cups. Michelle, it's going to be exactly as you wish. Stable, grounded, abundant, comfortable. All right. Let's pull one more card here for you. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're involved with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but whoever they are, or your attitude towards this is very grounded, very stable, very comfortable. If it happens, it happens. Fine. But it is going to happen for you. It's going to be in abundance. Queen of Pentacles from Michelle. What's happening? Leo love. One more card here, please. That one. The Knight of Swords. It could surprise you. I think it might come in more quick. The Knight of Swords, you never can know when to expect them. So I would say I can't give you a time frame on it, or even what to look for. It's just going to come in out of the blue. It's gonna shock you probably. It's gonna almost mow you down. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is coming for you, Michelle, if you don't already have it. If you have it, it's stable and grounded. It's beautiful. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just reading through. What's happening for Bluebell? What's happening for Bluebell? The Devil card. Temptation, Bluebell. What's happening for Bluebell? Bluebell. What's happening for Bluebell? Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you joining me here. What do we got? 27 people here. I love it. Thank you. It's brand new. All right. The Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords for Bluebell here. So, let me see. What do we got here? I don't think you can know which way to turn. Well, you know what? I guess it's pretty obvious here on the table. Who's the most generous? Who's the one that you have the connection with? Because the other is disappointment. And it's pretty clear here. Connection or disappointment. So action or inaction. What's here for Bluebell? Two of Wands. Which way is Bluebell going? Which way is Bluebell going? Why is the Two of Wands here for Bluebell? Let's see. Independent. You've got to be independent first. You've got to be on your own first. So I don't know if you're one of the people that, is attached, then you've got to do that first. You might have to clear that out first, that commitment, that vow. So just bear that in mind. Queen of Pentacles. It is your stability, and that's probably what's disappointing. So, yikes. I'd say go for the connection, but free will is always at play. You're going to hear, this. I don't think this is going to end well either way. This is going to upset your home life. This is going to upset the emperor tremendously. Whoever's in charge, whoever is, the ruler of the roost. That's exactly what that is. It's going to upset them. Or you're going to hear from them that this is happening. Judgment. I think you want a new beginning. You want to start fresh. Start fresh with the connection that you have, Bluebell. All right. All right. Let's pick these up. All right, so let me see. Did anybody answer me? I asked what you might want to see in the future on my channel. Hey, Judy, there's no rush. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. What are we going to do now? Let's see. Alessandra, what do we need for spiritual growth? For example, I'm not always worried about things I cannot change. Yeah, you got to find peace with it. Let's look at that. How do people find peace with the situation? What do we need for spiritual growth? What does everybody need to see for spiritual growth? What are the attitudes? What are the ideals that people need to see for spiritual growth? I think really you have to be open to it. Nothing is impossible is the way I'm looking at it. The Eight of Cups. You've got to leave your old ideas behind. You've got to leave that structure that, you can't be attached to the emotion of it either. The universe is putting us in different ways, in different directions for purposes. Our high, I can't speak now. See, it's got me going crazy. The universe is directing our path to our highest and best good. Okay. But to do that, you've got to leave some of the baggage, leave some of the emotion out of it. All right. I know that, when the universe gives us a roadblock or a turn we didn't expect, then it's going to be difficult. And there probably are emotions attached to it, but you've got to let it go. And you've got to say, all right, this is for my most highest and best use. That's an appraisal term I used quite a bit when I was in my other career. But, highest and best use of your spirit. What's the high? You need to be grounded. You need to be grateful. You need to be, to live in abundance, you need to be grateful. That's the message. You need to be grateful. And you need to see with clarity or what's going on around you. Now, I used the metaphor like a movie the other day in I think it was here yesterday. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. You sit back and you watch how things are playing out. Okay, this happened and I made that move and that brought me here. And while it wasn't really where I wanted to go, it was the right direction for where I am now. And I'm really happy now. So you have to just look at it like that. So I really think that you need to see with clarity, and that sometimes means real investigation, real, changes in perspective. You got to leave this crap behind. What is it that the people need to see with clarity? And the Hanged Man jumps out when I ask for clarity. Yes, you need to investigate things. You need to perhaps hold off on things until you really do see them materializing. All right. What do we need for spiritual growth? You have to have faith. You have to have faith. That's what you need. King of Pentacles. Abundance and opportunity. Abundance and opportunity are everywhere when you have the right vibration, when you're in alignment. When you're in alignment. So let's pick these up. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Tamika. Thanks for coming back. Jessica, good to hear from you. Let's see. Who do we have? Adeline. Let's see. When is the good stuff coming to Adeline? I think we're all in your boat. Well, many of us are in your boat, Adeline. It's not a comfortable place to be. I'm a Capricorn. It's been about 10, maybe 12 years of crap. But it's time for it to change. What's happening for Adeline? When's the good stuff coming in for Adeline? Happy to hear that, Maureen. Happy things are going well for you. What have we got here for Adeline? We've got the Death card. Yes. Putting things to rest. Finishing things, Adeline. The Death card, the Six of Cups. You know, there might be children involved. I don't know if that has something to do with your difficulties, but you know, the past is already finished. You can look back on it with nostalgia and really analyze what happened there, but you don't necessarily make the change if you do that. The Seven of Swords, you want to put some distance between yourself and whatever happened here, or maybe even the children. Maybe you need to take control of the situation as the Emperor. Let's see. Let's see. The Death card. Who's the Death? Thank you. Well, we've got quite a bit here, so let's pull these. So the Death card is going to come in, Adeline. You're going to get some sort of news, some sort of important news, perhaps about the children, perhaps from someone out of the past. Maybe a Leo, the Sun card, beautiful energy. The Death card, Scorpio, is bringing in the Sun. All right. So all of these changes, all of this bad stuff that you're talking about, you know, it's going to change. It's going to change, but you've got to have faith. You've got to embrace it. You have to, you know, put all these swords away. Put whatever happened away. Put all the thoughts of what happened away. Page of Wands. You're going in a different direction now. You're not even, and that direction is the Magician. That direction is creating exactly what you want out of this destruction. And believe me, I can speak to devastation. All right. This is our time to rise up. I'm surprised we don't have the Judgment card here. And the Tower. So maybe this is unexpected. Maybe you were thrust into a position of power unexpectedly, or on your own, or in charge of this situation, perhaps a situation from the past or with your children. But you know, it's something you can handle. The Emperor is the guy that handles things. He's nobody questions him. Ten of Swords. It was an unexpected ending. I'm sorry, Adeline. Or maybe you are putting an end to the situation with your boss, or a situation with, you know, someone that's in control of you. Taking the leap of faith, manifesting your changes, your different direction, so that you can get out of this past cycle. Perhaps you're going to hear very soon. It's not going to stay this way for long. Okay, just give it another, I would say, 6-8 weeks. All right, let's pick this up. See who else. Who are we drawn to? Let's see. Hi, Marla. Did we speak yesterday? Evelyn, Maureen. Let's see. $30 people. I love it. Thank you. Can you help me, guys? I really want this to grow. I want it to be something people look for at noon. So I don't know. Share me, like, that kind of stuff. Marla. Excuse me. No, I'm sorry. Maureen. Maureen, you're going to sell the house? Let's see. Maureen. What's happening for Maureen? Temperance. You're going to find your peace with it. You know, it might be something that you've been thinking about, but you really haven't decided, because it's got a lot of emotional content there. You know, anytime you live in one place for any length of time, it grows on you. Sometimes you're happy to see it go, and sometimes you're just ready to take the leap of faith. So yeah, I would say you will be selling it. The question is when. So we've got Temperance is what, 14 and 0. So that's 5, maybe 5 weeks, 5 months. Okay. Maureen, that's a yes. 5 weeks, 5 months. Hi, Ron Lola. Thanks for joining me. All right, let me see. You know, guys, if I don't get to you, there is a one question option on my website, so you can certainly do that. Let's see. Anne, I'm so sorry for your loss. What's happening for Anne? Anne, what's happening for Anne? Yeah, you know, being out in the public eye is hard, I'm sure. It's a real challenge, I can imagine. It's, you know, it's hard when you have such an identity with someone and they're not with you anymore. It's really difficult. We've got too many there. It's really difficult to face the public. And by that, I mean even friends and family. It's hard. You know, maybe this is a time for you to really rest and grieve. It's not an easy thing. And nobody can tell you how to do it either. So you have to do what feels best for you. And if that means checking out for a little bit, that's what you need to do, Anne. What's happening? I need one more card for Anne, please. There it is, the Eight of Swords. I know it's keeping you, you know what, this is holding you, excuse me, holding you hostage. You're not even able to speak about it. This is heavy, Anne. I'm so sorry. I'm going to shuffle these. You know, I do want to tell you there's light on the other side. On the other side, it sometimes takes a convoluted and dark path to get there, though. So, you know, you need to ground yourself. You need to really find maybe a person or two people that you are comfortable with, and express yourself. Express express this pain. You have to get it out. Otherwise it's gonna hold you there for a long time. All right. You know what? This is gonna wear you down. Unless you decide that you want to move forward. Now, nobody says that this is not going to be a long time or a process. It's not an immediate jump, okay? I'm just saying there are other opportunities out here for you, and you've got to be able to face them. What's happening with the challenges here? What's happening with Anne's challenges? Ace of Cups. The challenges are, you know, this love was everything. This love filled all of your senses. The challenge, you know what? You might not find another one like that person. Yeah, you're not going to find, you know what? Listen, I'm not saying you're not going to, but that's the way you feel about it. You're not going to find another one like that. But that doesn't mean that you won't. If you have that attitude, certainly you won't. And again, I'm not criticizing. I know how difficult a loss is. But, you know, you've got to get back out. And I'm not saying going dating, but you've got to rejoin life. You can't be a hermit forever. It's going to be your decision whether or not you come out of seclusion. All right. So I do wish you the best. My sincerest condolences. Let's see. Who else is here? 25 people. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you like this format, hit the like button so that we do it more often. All right. Thanks very much. Alessandra, I really like this. It's actually fun. It is fun. I really do like this. Cherry Girl. Let's see. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Oh, let's see. Marla, what's coming? What's coming from Marla? Thank you, Anne. I appreciate the validation. You know, sometimes when I do this, I never know if it's making sense for you guys. So when you tell me it does, I don't need to know the context of it, but when you tell me it does, it really makes a still appreciate it. Now, what were we talking about? Let me see. Marla. What's coming towards Marla? What love is coming towards Marla? What time is it? Okay. There's 3 right there. The Queen of Swords. Well, you know, this is a decision time, decision for change, decision for stability, a decision. Okay, well, you know, the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Excuse me. Marla. What sign are you, Marla? Let me see. Is it up here? Thank you for hitting the like button, Cherry Girl. I appreciate it. Let's see. Where am I? Marla. What sign are you, Marla? Sagittarius. Okay. Well, I don't have Sagittarius. Oh, I don't want to shuffle that. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. I think you will create this life that you want, but you've got to decide to do it. I think, you know, you're probably happy single, and that's part of the battle. You're probably very stable. You're very comfortable single, but you might want children, and that's really when you're going to make the decision to change whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm not saying you need to change your personality. I'm saying you need to change what your focus is. When you want children, when you want to create something deeper, you know, you're good on your own right now, Marla. You're thinking about it though, aren't you? What's the Queen of Swords about here for? The Queen of Swords here for Marla, please. Thank you. Well, the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King over here. So you might have walked away from a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Maybe things are going to change there. Maybe theirs is a deeper commitment. Now, commitment can be anything. Theirs is a deeper commitment to, you know, trying to change. Theirs is a deeper commitment to the being the provider. It's the King of Pentacles here for Marla, please. Gemini, huh? Well, Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I don't have Sagittarius here on the table though. There was love there, but not, you really he might have kept you at bay, or maybe you kept him at bay. There's a Virgo. There's probably someone else coming in, I think. You know, I think you're good on your own for a while. I think I said, yeah, you're creating your own path. They'll come to you. They'll find you when your path is true, when your path is what you want it to be, when you create whatever it is that your vision is for yourself, they'll come. So it might not be right away, Marla. All right, let's pick these up. Who else do we have? Now, I saw somebody say that they had an idea for what they want to see next. Now, where did I miss that? Let's see. Alessandra, I think it was you. Yours was a suggestion. So where is it, Alessandra? I like this, Alessandra. All right, I'll have to look through it later to see what you said, Alessandra. I can't find it. I like this chat format, but it is it's hard for me to do both. I'm old, guys. Okay. You thought it was a question, but it was a suggestion. I know, but I can't remember what I read, Alessandra. Thank you. So I can't remember what your suggestion was, and I'll have to look for it later. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Capricorn female. What's coming for me? Capricorn female. You know, I'm a Capricorn female too. Let's do that. See what's coming in. Capricorn female. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a male and a female point of view on the love. What do you think, guys? You're welcome, CL 1764. Let's see. What's coming in for Capricorn females? Well, it might not be just for you, okay? Let's see what's happening for us. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and then the Ten of Cups. Well, it's like anything else. You got to leave the crap behind before you can hear the good come in. So I think that you and I and everyone else has a new idea or a new spark coming in that's going to bring about the happiness that you see here in the Ten of Cups. So I think it's got great possibilities. But again, you've got to do some work first. There's some work that you have to do first. Capricorn females, that is. What's happening with the Eight of Cups for Capricorn females? Too many. Come on. The Eight of Cups for Capricorn females. I love it. I have almost as many likes as we have people here. So thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is you. You've got to make the decision to move forward towards your future. And nothing happens in a vacuum. There's got to be change on your side and change on the other side. So while you're working on yourself, other people are working on themselves. And sooner or later, one of those arrows that they fire off lands. Okay? I think you probably will have messages fairly soon. Eight of Wands are messages. It's lots of little tiny messages. What do you want for dinner? How are you? Things like that. Finance and career, Becky, is that a suggestion for a reading, a series? Capricorn women here, the Eight of Wands. The Sun, yes. You know what? Get out, celebrate with your girlfriends a little bit. Get out in the public eye, all right? You've got to do this work and leave it behind, but nobody says you have to be a hermit, all right? Get outside. Literally, get outside. The Sun card, get into the sun. Go out with your girlfriends. Get excited about something. Get excited. Get some exposure is what I just heard. Get some exposure. The Ten of Cups. That's okay. I can use that myself too, because I can be home for days at a time and it doesn't bother me. So the Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups here? But they don't come to your living room. The King of Pentacles. Capricorn, there you are. You're going to be happy, my Capricorn friends. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is the King of Pentacles. Stable, grounded, living in abundance, the provider of this happiness. Maybe you are in charge of your own happiness. That's the message I just got. You're in charge of your own happiness. Get out, enjoy life, and see what comes to you. There is going to be a new spark. It's probably going to be maybe an Aries. Maybe it's going to lead to a family, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might even be moving. Oh, look at this. You might even be getting married after this long break. Wow. All right, let's pick this up. Time is it? We've got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to close the chat pretty soon. Give me a chance to finish up the few I might have. Okay. Let's take you right. Let's take care of this right now. There you go. How's that? Okay. All right, so we took care of that. Who's next? Let's see. I already took care of it. W Sharp 2005. Oh. What's coming towards me? Who else? Let's see. Yeah, right? You don't have to leave home, CL 1764. I don't care about leaving home. It's thundering and lightning here in Florida today, and it is, oppressively warm as well. So why go out if you don't have to? Let's see. What else? Who else are we going to talk about? Talk to? Hmm. Who's Eleni? Eleni Selassie. What's George going to do? What's her Taurus going to do? What's Eleni's Taurus going to do? Eleni, you still here? What's Eleni's Taurus going to do? Eleni's Taurus. What's he going to do? What's Eleni's Taurus going to do? Okay, Becky, it was a suggestion. Perfect. So we want finance, career. What's coming towards me in finance and career? Yep. Well, we do a love reading. Those are up. There are, what do we have here for Eleni? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. We do have a love reading up, all right? There's a teaser here on YouTube, and I know, but the extended is over on Vimeo, so check that out. Let's see. And these two are for Eleni, the Knight of Wands and the Sun. So, I think overall, Eleni, it's probably going to be good. I think you need to wait for a little bit longer for him to make his move. He's not ready to make his move yet. He's a little bit flighty yet. All right. He's got to put whatever he's struggling with down. This might be hard for you to maintain this. But ultimately, it's going to be beautiful for you. You just got to get past this. He's working on it, all right? I don't know what he's working on it, but he's working on. Thank you, Judy. Page of Cups. Yeah, he's working on it. He's working up the courage is what he's doing. Six of Pentacles. Oh, let's see. So, I think you are the Six of Pentacles, a connection, generosity, back and forth, reciprocity, Elena. Eleni, excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune, I think, is propelling you forward. Now, forward in this relationship, I don't know. I think he's putting his courage on. He's not ready yet. It's the Sun card here for Eleni for the Sun. Sword of Truth. I mean, it might come out very soon. It might, I think you're going to see what he's up to, whether or not that's courage or, to do something for you or courage to do something else. You're going to see it. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're going to see it. And I think, you're probably going to be happy with it too, because it's the Queen of Pentacles, but grounded and mature and stable. It's not going to be something that's going to make you fly off the handle. This is good. Okay. But you will see it very soon. It's not something that you can see yet. So he's coming. He's putting on his courage, Eleni. All right. So let's do this. It's 10 of, I'm going to end the chat right here. Chat has ended. No more questions. Okay. Queen of Testicles. That's great, Major. I like it. Oh, silly. All right. Desiree, did we talk yesterday? I'm trying to do new people, all right? Don't take offense. Career and finance. All right, let's see. Spiritual growth. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Spiritual growth. What do we have to work on to move forward? I gotcha. Let me write these things down here. I did take it as a question. I don't know. Were you answered satisfactorily if it was a question? I'm not sure how I would do that. Spiritual growth, finance. Okay. All right, good. So we've got some good ideas for another series. Somebody asked me about the X's too, but everybody does X's. I want to be a little different. Who else? Anybody else here that I need to speak to? You're welcome, Marla. Appreciate you. Thanks very much for coming in. Who else? Anybody else? Linda, we talked to you. Did you? I think we got everybody, didn't we? If there's anybody I missed, please shout out. Otherwise, I'm going to close it down, okay? Angela, what did you ask? I can't remember and I don't see it, so. Yes, please leave a like. I really appreciate that. Thomas, we closed the chat, so we're not taking any new questions, okay? Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, we'll do it again. The midday message goes off at 12. We're going to do a 3-card reading, see what people need to see, and then we'll go into individual questions. Remember, guys, Super Chat is enabled, so if you want to get noticed, that's one way to do it. And if I do miss you and you need your question answered, you can certainly go to my website and choose the 1 question option, okay? Gratitude, Joy, hi, how are you? Let's see. Angela, did you write me a question? Yes. Okay, let's see. What's happening for Angela's relationship, son? What's happening for Angela? Is he coming around? I don't know how old he is, Angela, but kids have a tendency to, ebb and flow in parents' lives. Mine are, let's see, 23 and 27, 24 and 27. Wow. And sometimes I hear from them weekly, and sometimes I don't hear from them for a few weeks. So you've got to maintain the contact, maybe. See what's coming. I'm sure you've tried everything. I don't mean to impose my judgment. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just merely talking about what I do. Queen of Cups, there's still such a loving energy there. The Two of Swords, this is a painful decision, and you're not giving up on it. Now, I don't know what the decision is, the painful choice. To me, there's no decision. You never give up on your children, no matter how much they disappoint you or the pain is. Okay, what the depth of the pain is, Angela. So let's see. What is it that we're having trouble, that we're struggling with the Two of Cups here, please? What are we struggling with the Two of Swords? Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Thank you. The Chariot. Are you planning to move, or he moved away? He moved away suddenly. He's following his own path. I missed you, Becky. I'm sorry. All right, we'll talk to you in just a second. All right, Becky, let me see. I'm sorry. I forgot where I was. Angela, let's see. He's following his own path, and I don't think the connection is lost at all. I just think it needs to be strengthened. You need to fight for it. I got some really good advice when my children were not necessarily as communicative as I would like. I text them good night. I don't care if I get a response from them. Well, of course I do care, but it's not my doing it is not dependent on them responding, but it tells them that I'm thinking about them, whether they respond or not. And sometimes that, they're too proud or too grown up to say they need you. All right. But it does give them that love jolt. Hey, she's still connected. She's still with me. It doesn't mean that, I might have disappointed her, but it's not, you need to be strong about this. Okay. Be strong. Do it with kindness. Do it with finesse. This is what I'm telling you. Just say goodnight. Hey, good night, honey. Love you. All right. It might be a while before you get a response. Maybe you don't do it every day. Maybe you do it when you need to. I think that you feel you can't do it. Why do you feel that? Pride is a terrible thing, all right? Sometimes you need to be humble. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying just everybody. Sometimes you need to be humble and be first. You have a choice to make, whether or not you want to maintain this connection, this commitment. All right, it's going to require change. It's going to require action. All right. Text them good night. Don't expect a response. If you get one, fabulous. Leave the conversation there. All right. Do it again in a day or two. Do it again the next night. Do it again for a week and see where it gets you. All right, Angela? All right. Much love. Let's see. All right, guys, I really have to get off. I'm so sorry if I've missed you. Remember, the one question is available on my website. I'll be back again here tomorrow at 12. You know, I can't go anymore. I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thanks very much. Bye.